Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of. I know this is. I keep doing this today. It's the last day of the retrograde. That's probably why. But welcome to your June bonus reading, and this is going to be a timeless reading. I'm just going to trust that you're going to find it whenever you need it, and that'll be that, Libra. So let's see what's going on for you. I'm going to pull both those cards. We'll just take them. Why not? But this is looking really good. You're getting, the cards really want to come out in your reading. You're getting like a lot of, repeat double cards, I should say, in your reading. And this looks really, really good. I love this for you, Libra. You start off with the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups could be an admirer, could be love. There's a little bit of everything in your reading, actually. Everybody else kind of, went one direction or the other. Your reading is a little bit different. To me, it's looking like a little bit of everything. Like I said, the Page of Cups, he's also imagining that fish that's in that cup there. So I kind of do get that feeling that you are imagining a lot of stuff here. And, I feel like you're thinking about a lot. You have the World here as well. The World can represent accomplishment, completion, can represent ending a cycle. However, I feel differently about it for you, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. As your crossing energy, you have the Ten of Pentacles. I just feel, crossing energy can be what's hurting you or helping you in a reading. I kind of just feel like you don't necessarily have everything you need to kind of like get started on a journey. That is the World card. You have the World, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Wands. These are all cards of kind of, looking off into the distance and being like, there's something I want to accomplish here. For some of you, it could be financial. For others, but really, I feel like it's everything for you, because Ten of Pentacles is everything you want in your life. So I feel like this is everything in your life that you want to accomplish. And I also feel that some of you could be feeling like, oh, I don't have, all the tools necessary. I don't have the skills necessary. I don't have, this, that, and the other thing. So I kind of feel like maybe you feel like you're lacking some resources with the Ten of Pentacles. I kind of like it at the same time, because I feel at least you're thinking about what your dream life is. Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire to have in your life, like I said. So I feel like at least your thoughts are kind of like going in the right direction. In the area of your thoughts, you have the Knight of Swords. See, here's the thing. I kind of get this feeling of kind of like the red pill, like in the movie The Matrix. It's like once he takes the red pill, he cannot go back to the past. He cannot unsee what he has already seen. So it's almost like you've gotten a taste of something, and maybe you wish you didn't. It's like sometimes I think we get into a relationship and it's a really good relationship, and then we're like, oh my God, I can never go back to another type of person again, right? It's like we kind of get with that perfect, there's no one who's perfect, but maybe we get with a really good person, and maybe we break up with them, or maybe there's a breakup, and then after that we can just never find that person again. I kind of have that popping into my head where it's like you're thinking about something that maybe you wish you didn't see. Same thing with like money. It's like sometimes we make a certain amount of money, maybe we lose it, and then we're like, oh my God, I need to get back up to that certain level of money. I kind of have that feeling here with the Knight of Swords, where it's like you're wishing you had the ignorance, right? And I don't mean that literally, but maybe you wish you didn't get a taste of something. In the area of your foundation, you have the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Again, another reason why I'm not really worried about that Knight of Swords is this right here. I feel like you're realizing that something is dead, done, over with. So if it was like a perfect relationship or a business or something that made you money, it's like you realize that it's done. And the Ace of Wands is telling me that you're ready for the new beginning. It blows my mind because everyone has had the Ace of Wands, pretty much. I think maybe like one or two people didn't. I'm almost at the end of doing these readings. And it's pretty crazy because I feel like you're... it's like everybody's moving towards a new beginning. It makes perfect sense to me because there's a castle that's crumbling right above my finger here. And it kind of represents out with the old, in with the new. As I've been saying, we have a lot going on in the astrology that I believe is breaking down structure, right? We see this with the government and things like that. And, mostly Pluto and Capricorn, and other things that will be happening in the near future. So it's kind of like in with the new, out with the old. We're developing new structures in our lives. I think it's a good thing. It's going to lead to more abundance, more good things in life in general. In the energy of the past, you have the Five of Swords. This is the energy that you are moving away from. Really good. It's like you're moving away from conflict. I feel like you're moving away from things that make your life harder. You're moving away from things that get you caught up and all that other stuff. So really, I don't see a problem with this. I feel like you're just moving away from things that cause problems in your life. And again, how can you beat that? That's a good thing. In the area of the near future, you have the World. The World is a card of like a like birth and accomplishment. To me, it's a card of rebirth, really, because we go from the Fool to the World, and then we start all over again as the Fool in the tarot. If you follow the Fool's journey, but for you, she is a sorceress. In this lady in the middle here, some people read her as an intersex being because she is a combination of all energy. She's a fully integrated being. She also is holding two wands, and like one is like the magician's wand. She's able to manifest things with her words. The other one is like manifesting with action. She can do everything. There isn't just like one way that she can do things. And that's really what's popping into my head for you. I feel like you're becoming more integrated. And like I said, with that 10 of Pentacles, it's like I feel like you feel kind of like you don't have everything you need, but at the same time, it's like you have the power to create worlds with this World card. I feel like you are the sorceress in the middle there, and I feel like you need to realize that as well. Over the next few months, you have the 9 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So there could be some inconsistent energy in your life. The 9 of Swords, like, having a nightmare, waking up, still being in a nightmare. It's like being stuck in a nightmare, basically. So I always say with the 9 of Swords, get out of your head, right? Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. With the Knight of Wands, I feel there could just be like inconsistent finances. I feel like people in your life could be more inconsistent, and situations just could be more inconsistent as well. I kind of feel like this is a problem, but at the same time, the Knight of Wands is like a go with the flow card. It's like a be spontaneous card. It says if you embrace the energy and don't fight against it, you'll be successful. And really, in the area of your closest relationships, you have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is like a turnaround, and it is success coming in for you. So I feel there is a turnaround in the energy. I also feel like there's progress coming in for you. To me, the 6 of Cups can also be a gift from the universe, and I do feel that there is a gift from the universe coming in for you here, Libra, with the 6 of Cups. So some of you, I feel like, are receiving a gift from the universe. It could be love. To me, it's kind of popping in separate from the position. Again, that position is the position of your closest relationships. But again, I read intuitively, and again, intuitively, I just feel there's a gift that you're receiving. Usually, the gift we receive with the 6 of Cups is a turnaround, meaning maybe we're bumping up against an obstacle in our life, and the obstacle gets removed with the 6 of Cups, and we're able to move forward. And I kind of feel that for you. In the area of your future feelings, you have the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is like waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. So I feel like it's time for you to get moving no matter what is going on in your life. I feel like it's time for you to get moving forward here, Libra. I feel like it's time for you to make progress. I feel like it's time to like get up and go, right? So that's really what I feel here with the 3 of Wands. I feel like you need to get moving towards something and not wait for things to be perfect, especially if you have new ideas. And again, the whole entire reading basically says this with that 10 of Pentacles as you're crossing energy. It's like you feel like you don't have what you need, and it's like maybe you don't, but I feel like you need to do it anyway. There are plenty of stories of people who have, started businesses with nothing, who have gotten into relationships with nothing. Plenty of stories of people who have moved with nothing. I've done it myself, right? I've told the story many times. I know many people who have like moved places. I have a friend who moved to Japan with like $10 in his pocket, literally did it with nothing. So it's like where there's a will, there's a way. And I feel like your reading is kind of saying that. Really, the Chariot is the card that says if there's a will, there's a way. And you don't have the Chariot yet, but we're about to clarify. Your outcome is a King of Pentacles, like much more stable life. I feel like things are kind of stabilizing for you. Things are evening out. I also feel things are becoming more permanent, less chaotic. Kind of like a lot of chaos with that Knight of Wands, a very inconsistent energy. This is much more consistent as far as energy is concerned. Your Oracle card here is this, I'm just throwing cards today. Your Oracle card is this All That Glitters card. This card says that maybe all that glitters is not gold. It says that, there's 2 masks on the gold there, Libra. So it kind of says like maybe what you think is going to be good for you actually isn't. But it could also say that maybe you think you need a bunch of resources, like I've been saying with that 10 of Pentacles, but you actually don't. So let's dig into this. With the Page of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, are you kidding me? You have the 10 of Pentacles. So clearly, you are working towards everything you want in your life. 10 of Pentacles, like I said, is a tree of life. It's pretty much building or leaving a legacy or kind of having it all. As I always say, do we ever truly ever have it all? I would say no. I think it's something we should be working towards. And again, that's part of the fun, is working towards these things, and working towards having it all is the fun part. The Knight of Swords is you have the King of Wands here. I feel like the King of Wands is asking you to be bold and assertive. I feel like it's asking you to really go towards what you want. Everybody's been getting the King or the Queen of Wands. I've said it a million times over the past 2 months that, I've been getting this message, fortune favors the bold, and I really feel that's kind of like a sign of the times that if we want something, we really have to go for it. There is no just dipping your toes in the water. The reason is the universe is expanding. 3 of Wands. The universe wants us to expand with it. So if we don't, then we get left behind. I don't know how else to say it. So I would make sure that you're expanding with the universe. With the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands, you have the Page of Wands. So I would definitely go on the new adventure. Again, something from the past is dead, done, over with. The Ace of Wands is something new. And look, he's holding on to the Ace of Wands. He is holding on to something that inspires him. I feel that there could be some ideas or some new things coming into your life that are very inspiring that you feel excited about. I would move towards the excitement. With the World, you have the Ten of Cups. Love it. I love when I get a reading where you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups right next to each other. Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty, improvements. It's also, happy home, happy family, could be love. But the 2 cards together is truly everything you want in life. So definitely a very good reading. With the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Wands, you have the Page of Swords. I'm getting a weird message on the Page of Swords. To me, it's more, I feel a very picky energy. I feel like being too focused on tiny little details being perfect. Again, 3 of Wands, waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. It's let's say you need $1,000 to start a business, right? With the 3 of Wands. I'm just giving you an example here. Maybe you have 900. It's okay, do you really need the extra $100 or can't you get the extra $100? People always tell me, oh, I can't find money. Or, no, it's too hard to make $100. I'm no, it's not. I'm I could go on Craigslist right now, and I promise you that there are a bunch of gigs on Craigslist that'll pay $100, cleaning out someone's garage or doing something. And, I always get a million excuses about getting murdered and all this other stuff. I'm number one, you're probably not going to get murdered. Probably not. Very rare, right? That's going to happen on Craigslist. Number 2, then you don't really want it. And again, that's not a criticism. I feel like if we want to do something and we're not willing to do everything to have it, then we don't really want it, plain and simple. So I would be, I would be looking at that, number 1. But again, number 2, it's could you really probably move forward with what you have? I would say yes. With the 6 of Cups, you have the 4 of Pentacles. I definitely wouldn't hold on too much to the past. Your future is much brighter, clearly. This whole entire reading is basically telling me your future is much brighter than your past, plain and simple. So I would let go of the past for sure. With the 3 of Wands, you have the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is walking away from things that no longer serve you, kind of. It is a card of separation. It is a card of conflict as well. But I feel more an energy of kind of, again, walking away from things here. I get more, it's weird, I get more 8 of Cups energy on this 5 of Swords. So I really just feel you're walking away from things that no longer serve you, plain and simple. We might pull extra cards on that. With the King of Pentacles, you have the 7 of Pentacles. Love it. This is much more growth, 7 of Pentacles is my card of is the juice worth the squeeze, Libra. You always get this card. You are the one that I always say this to. And it just popped into my head. So I feel that you're entering into a situation that's much more worth it. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Damn, Libra. I just want to see, can we get more detail on the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Wands, which is coming up as your future feelings. You have the Sun. I don't know. I feel like you're going to be very happy. The Sun is the best card in the deck. Are you kidding? So I feel like there's a lot of happiness and joy coming in for you. I do feel, sometimes with the Sun, I feel like we need to put more of our inner child into something. It can come up when we're taking things too seriously, and we need to be more playful, more lighthearted, all those other things. You have the 10 of Swords, a lot of 10s, 1, 2, 3. You have the 10 of Swords twice, 10 of Pentacles twice. Clearly, there is some sort of ending in your life, which every single person in these bonus readings has had some sort of ending. I've been talking about this for a long time, that, based off the astrology, I feel a lot of us could be sacrificing one way of life for another, and that's just part of the astrology. It doesn't really surprise me. And you have the 8 of Pentacles. See, I like this. See, to me, what this reading is saying is that you're moving towards, being able to work on something and actually get a result. 8 of Pentacles is material success on the horizon. So I do feel like there could be much more money or more income coming in for you, or you could be increasing your resources, let's put it that way. But I also feel the things that you put your energy into, it's you're getting a much better result on what you are working on, whether it's business, love, money, spirituality, doesn't really matter. I want to see what this card is as well. Yeah, you have this unfinished symphony card, and I was kind of feeling this with the where was I saying it? You have that Five of Swords, which is like walking away, Ten of Swords. I feel like something is finished, but I feel like what's unfinished is seeing something through to the end. Like, let's say that you have walked away from love. That's fine, but I feel like you are maybe looking to see love all the way to the end, whatever that means to you. That could be marriage, Ten of Cups, that could be happy home, happy family. Same thing with business as well. It's like I feel like you've come very far, and that Three of Wands is kind of like saying you're trying to in the world, really the world and the Three of Wands is like saying you're trying to accomplish a goal. Like maybe you're trying to make a certain amount of money in business. I feel like you're very close, here with this card is what this is saying. So I would keep moving here, Libra. This is a really good reading. The 10's crazy, love it. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your month.